Welcome back to the Beast Speak blog. This is a series where I tell you what the Beast has been saying to me and how I overcame it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Beast is your addictive voice, the AV in AVRT of rational recovery. If you can recognize that beast, then you can separate yourself from your urges, and that can result in immediate and lifelong abstinence. If you want to learn more about rational recovery or how to do AVRT, I'll link Virginia's story in the description box below. You can check that out. It's a good place to get started. So my beast said to me the other day, "This sucks." And it was true. It did stink. I'm trying to keep my insulin from spiking too many times a day. So having hyperinsulinemia is the source of all sorts of metabolic diseases, including metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes. Having hyperinsulinemia is destructive to your kidneys, which is terribly a problem. You can't have that. You can't live without your kidneys. You don't want to go on dialysis, so it can give you fatty liver disease, it can give you fatty pancreas, and it causes all sorts of cascading problems. So I found out that sweet tasting things, even just the taste, that includes artificial sweeteners, spike your insulin. So I started drinking black coffee, and I've been using AVRT to keep my promise to myself. I know it doesn't seem like a serious problem, coffee versus a physical addiction, but I've been trying to do this challenge about 3 times now, and I keep reverting back to my previous habit. So I'm harnessing the power of rational recovery to stick to my plan despite the feelings I have about it from day to day. The creamy sweetness of coffee has always given you that feeling where your shoulders kind of drop and you hug your warm mug. I've done things to substitute for that, like I started drinking broth and chai tea, but nothing replaces that option. And I drink so much coffee that it's noticeable. So I want a sweet cup of coffee, and I'm sitting there with my black coffee, and the beast says to me, "This sucks." And you want to relieve that feeling, but instead you just have to wait it out and for it to go away and get used to it. Meanwhile, the beast is whining. "This stinks," it's pouting. I can see its arms crossed, and it's going, huh. It's helpful to visualize the beast, though. What does your beast look like? To me, it's like sitting across from me at the table like a pouting toddler who's so mad he's not getting what he wants. He's going to make everyone else miserable. It's a standoff. Don't let it win. You can bear this. You're stronger. Just stare it down. The whining will eventually stop. This is what is necessary if you're going to rule yourself. Glenn Livingston, the author of Never Binge Again, says, "Defeating the beast will not be exhilarating. It will be like a wet blanket over a spectacular fire. But that feeling of empowerment you get after the fight is over cannot be replaced." Aristotle had a word for it. He called it eudaimonia. It meant satisfaction or well-being derived from a noble purpose. I often wish that the founders of the United States had said life, liberty, and eudaimonia instead of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Happiness is so easily conflated with hedonism. Eudaimonia, or satisfaction, has to be earned. Rule yourself, defeat the beast. Okay, that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you. And I wanted to ask you to do me one favor. Please comment below and tell me where you're watching from, because I've been looking at my analytics, and I have people from all over the world, and it's so exciting. And rational recovery deserves to get out there, so it's a good thing that this is happening so widely. So thank you, and I'll see you again for another Beast Speak blog. Bye-bye.